have much to say on the first slide, but I want to thank you guys for coming.
This is Kevin.
Oh yeah, I am Kevin. I want to thank all the people who got off work. And we're supposed to be in class right now. Thank you guys. But I'm excited. I'm from Greenville, South Carolina. Born and raised there. If you guys never been, I encourage you guys to go. It is the best city. It's between Atlanta and Charlotte, and 45 minutes from Asheville. I drive up there every weekend because I love it so much. Growing up, all I wanted to do was play baseball. Right there, I wanted to get drafted, and I was baseball this, baseball that. Graduate school, college was far off. I had no intentions, no goals of going to college. I just wanted to play baseball. So I didn't get drafted, so I went to Clemson to play baseball. I was there for 3 years. I graduated, and I was strictly an athlete. I took no pride in my academics. All I wanted to do was get out of there because I did not have no fun. After I graduated, my options was about as I didn't have no options. I graduated, and I was like, what do I do? Luckily, I got a phone call the week that school started from Coach Holbrook. Was like, hey, you want to come to College Charleston? So I committed to College Charleston to play baseball, not really to focus on my MPA degree. I had no clue what my MPA degree was. They said, okay, you graduated in political science, MPA is close enough, let's go with it. After my first year, I was confused. Baseball was done. The fat lady was singing, and I was conflicted. Do I go to work or do I stay in school? Because at the time, I still had no idea what my MPA program was giving to me. So I decided to do both. So I took a job at Regional Finance, and I was there for all of 2 weeks. As the cartoons depict, we was constantly finding ways to drown people in debt, and I did not agree with that, and finally I had enough. 4 weeks later, I took a job at Blue Cross. So I thought, okay, I could sell insurance and work for a nonprofit, the best of both worlds. I thought I was going to save the whole world. I was thinking, okay, everybody gets to have health care. I was ecstatic. Then I realized that Blue Cross is nothing but a for-profit nonprofit. Every meeting, everything that we had centered around profit, operation margins, and ensuring that we got the best return on investments. I realized that we have $630 million of free cash flow, yet we have people going sick. After my appointment, my 4th semester was like, okay, I'm going to take a break. No baseball, no work. I went traveling. I went to Anne Frank's house. I went to Paris, London, Amsterdam. And also I learned how to be in the process. Through my public policy courses and my community development, I learned that there's a thing called strategic planning. Had no idea what that was, and this right here is the downtown Greenville strategic planning process. But I learned that it's not fun to be in the process by yourself, and I also realized that my friends have no motivation of going to a strategic planning process. But one thing that we all can do is vote. To this day, I encourage 15 friends to vote that did not vote in the past election. And recently, I've been working for a Prism Group. They are based out of Milan, Italy, 30,000 employees. We are the world's largest leader in energy and telecom cable. We are laying cable for Huawei, Verizon, and Google for 5G. But my most proudest decision was this time last year. I became a follower of Christ. I joined a church, and every Tuesday we have Bible study at Broad River Correctional Facility. It's a level 3 correctional facility, and there's a nonprofit that the church and I started with the inmates. It's called Brothers Requiring Serious Success. This past September we had our first conference, and it was life-changing. One thing that stood out with me is that appearances is often misleading, and thinking back of all my times, 5 years, 3 different head coaches, 4 bosses, 3 different sectors. I was talking to my dad last night, and I was telling him I had no clue that I've been through this much, but it's been a blessing. And so one thing that I learned is that I want to work for a company that appeals to my passion. And I also never want to be the source of somebody's unhappiness. I've had 3 different head coaches, and you'll be surprised how unhappy that they can make you. So my next steps going forward is my close friend, he started a mentorship in Greenville, and I plan on doing some liaison work for them. They seek to empower young black men through education and experiences. And I want to give a special thanks to my loving parents. They're not here, but because of them, I get to graduate with no student loans. And I want to thank Dr. Gibb Knotts for my second semester for being patient. I love it.